Ah, you came back. Wonderful. It is me again, Thoth, Jehudi, keeper of all stories. Last time I told you my own tale, but today I reach for a different scroll on my endless shelf. This one comes from far across the sea, from the land of Greece. It is the story of a god of thunder, a king of the sky. Come closer, little one. Let me tell you about Zeus. Now, every great story has a beginning, and this one begins not with a crown, but with a hungry father and a very brave mother. Long ago, the world was ruled by enormous beings called the Titans. The mightiest of them was a Titan named Cronus. But Cronus had a terrible fear. It had been foretold that one of his own children would one day take his throne. So whenever a child was born, Cronus swallowed them whole, and one by one they vanished into the dark. I shiver just writing it down. But Cronus's wife, Rhea, was clever. Almost as clever as me. When her youngest son was born, she hid the baby far away on the island of Crete, and in the baby's place she wrapped a stone in soft blankets and handed it to Cronus. And that foolish Titan swallowed the rock and never noticed the difference. Oh, how I laughed when I wrote that part down. That hidden baby was Zeus. He grew up in secret, deep in a mountain cave, guarded by spirits, fed on the milk of a magical goat and honey from wild bees. And he grew strong, clever, and ready. When Zeus became a young god, he returned with a plan. He gave his father a magic potion and, poof! Cronus coughed up all the children he had swallowed, alive and fully grown. Out came Zeus's brothers, Poseidon and Hades, and his sisters, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia. They were free at last, and they were ready to fight back. So began the greatest battle the world had ever seen, the war of the gods against the Titans. For 10 long years they fought. The earth shook, the mountains trembled. I had a great deal of writing to do that decade, let me tell you. But the young gods could not win alone. So Zeus journeyed deep beneath the earth and freed 3 giant brothers, each with a single eye, the Cyclopes. And in thanks, they forged him a weapon unlike any other, a bolt of pure lightning, his thunderbolt. The moment it touched his hand, the whole sky obeyed him. With Zeus's thunderbolt, Poseidon's mighty trident, and Hades' helmet of invisibility, the gods struck with all their might. Kaboom! The Titans were defeated, and a brand new age began. And so the brothers divided the world between them. Poseidon took the seas, Hades took the underworld below, and Zeus took the sky, and with it, the crown of king. They built a shining palace in the clouds atop the tallest mountain in all of Greece, Mount Olympus. Now here's the part I most wanted to write down. Zeus was king, but he was not always wise. He could be proud, he could be stubborn, and his temper? When Zeus was angry, lightning split the sky. But slowly, he learned something that even kings must learn. True power is not about being the strongest. It is about protecting those who cannot protect themselves. And so Zeus became a guardian. He watched over travelers far from home. He welcomed strangers and guests. He made certain that sacred promises were kept. And whenever mortals looked up at a great storm, they would whisper, "Zeus is watching." And he was. So remember this, little one. Even a king began as a hidden child. Even the Lord of Thunder had to learn to be kind. That is why I keep these stories safe, so you can learn from them too. I am Thoth, I am Jehudi, and I have thousands more tales waiting on my shelf. If you enjoyed this one, give the video a like. Every like is a hieroglyph carved in stone. Leave a comment and tell me which story to unroll next, and subscribe so the tales always find you. Until next time, keep reading, keep wondering, and keep your heart lighter than a feather.